Yet again, another boring press conference that featured the whole main card of UFC 289, and it was just boring again. It just was. I knew it was going to be boring coming in, and I knew it was going to be boring coming out. But there were some people that tried to bring it a good press conference. Mike Mallot, I appreciate you so much, Mike Mallot. And Nate Landwehr, I guess, a little bit as well, and Dan Ige. But more so those two, Landwehr and Mallot. I gotta give them the respect, because, it's kind of hard for you. I don't know what it is, but UFC loves boring press conferences. And yeah, I don't understand that. But the UFC just loves boring press conferences. They just absolutely love it. They love it. Just letting you know. They love boring press conferences. It's just, yeah. Yeah, and it was just really boring. Really, really boring. Nunes, Aldana is better than Pena, and Aldana is better than Pena. That is 100% true. Maybe on the ground, jiu-jitsu-wise, Pena might be a little bit better, but on the feet, on the ground, Aldana is way better than her. It just was a plain press conference, man. It just wasn't boring. It was just not good. Sorry if I'm sounding dry right now. It was so fucking sunny all day, and it fucking sun drains your energy. It's like you're carrying fucking huge cars. I wasn't, obviously, but I'm fucking drained out today. So sorry if I sound fucking... It's like I'm cutting weight. I'm not, though. But it was so hot today. And yeah, it was just not a great press conference. Wasn't the best. But it's kind of just not great. Wasn't the greatest. But, again... It's just... Yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't that good of a press conference, to be honest. It really wasn't. Mike Mallot tried bringing it with the crowd, and, yeah, it just wasn't the greatest, man. Wasn't the greatest, to be honest with you. Wasn't the greatest. It really wasn't. But, again... Yeah, Mike Mallot tried. Nate Landwehr tried bringing it. Nate the Train in the press conference. Nate the Train in the press conference. Out of the main card. Nate the Train on the press Nate the Train in the press conference and on the main card. Like Nate the Train. I hope he wins, but I think Ige's gonna KO him. And Ige even said, I'm gonna KO you. That was more so the highest amount of trash talking the whole thing. Adam Fugit got booed, and he's like, boos are like music to my ears. Yeah. Be crazy if Fugit won, though. Good for him. Or Fugit. Is he I guess that's how you say his name. Adam Fugit. Man, weird last name, man. Man, what a last name that is. But Fugit, it just sounds a lot better, Fugit. Yeah. It's just... Yeah. It's just... Yeah. It was just not great. Not a great press conference. And Barrio Anders completely forgot what they said. It was just normal stuff from them. Completely boring. Barrio says he's going to try to perform in his Canadian hometown. Yeah. And Oliveira says he's a new lion coming from the ashes or something like that. Good from Oliveira. It just wasn't... It was just plain. It was just plain. And I'm going to say this again with Aldana and the Mexican champs. Yair Rodriguez isn't a champ. Interim titles don't count, especially with Josh Emmett. If he beats Volk, fine. He's the actual king. 100%. He's the king. He's the champ. But for right now, shut up. It's only two champs in Alexa Grasso and Brandon Moreno. Shut up about fucking Yair. He isn't a champ. He's holding a fucking basic. Hashik's interim belt should be silver. They should really do that. I don't know why they don't. It would just push for more, you know? It would just push for more, like, it would just push it, like, because if you have the real gold belt, it's better, but interim belts, it's just so confusing. Like, if casuals walk in, if there's a face-off, and both guys have a belt, it's just confusing. So you'd want to have silver for one guy, and gold for the other, because gold will probably mean champ, silver will probably mean, like, a ticket to the title, silver. You know? So, yeah. Yair isn't a champ. And Dariush said, he's gonna go out there and try to win. He's not worried about Oliveira not rewatching the Islam Makhachev fight. And Dana White, I was mad at first at him, because he just kept saying, I have no clue about anything. You know, one of them said, if the winner of this fight, Dariush Oliveira, will they get a title shot against Islam Makhachev in October? And he's like, I have no idea. Couldn't give us a little bit of something? Don't put it all out right there at a press conference. But not really, just not a little bit. Like, not, like, the fact that he says, I have no idea. Legit 0% about anything about that topic. That's interesting to me. And then someone else asked him, and he was like, I have no idea again. Yeah, I forgot what it was. Yeah. But, again, yeah, Mike Mallot. Canadian Chandler. I like him, man. I like Mike Mallot. I hope he wins this weekend against Adam Fugit. I'm pretty sure he will, but you never know. Imagine Fugit gets the upset. Like, I don't think it will happen, but you never know. Fugit's, like, he's not just like Mallot, finish him, easily done. I think that will happen. But, like, I don't know. I think, I don't know. Fugit, he's not just some can coming in here. Like, he's a good fighter. Beat that Kinoshita guy last fight. Went tit for tat with Morales before losing in the third round. Michael Morales, this is. And yeah, he's a good fighter. But, yeah. Yeah, Mike Mallot, if he wins this, I know this is in Vancouver, but go back to Toronto. Fight night in Toronto. Maybe if this does very well, they can have a pay-per-view in Canada at the end of the year in Toronto. If this does well, though. If it's not the best, then maybe do a fight night or something next year, maybe at the end of the year. And if Mallot wins again in the meantime, in like around August, September. You know, not August, September. No, that's way too soon. If he wins like September, October, let's say that. September, October, maybe August for Mallot. It wins this one, fights one of those dates. We're talking about early next year. You know, or late this year. We're talking about Mallot as a big Canadian star. That's what we're talking about him. That's what we're talking to him about. That's where we're talking about him. Fuck, I can't speak. But he's gonna be a big star. Like, let's say he wins this, wins against Nico Price, who wins against Lawler, let's say, at International Fight Week at the end of the year. Mallot versus Price, he wins that. Then we can see, like, UFC Fight Night Toronto in January, December. And maybe if Mallot wins all these fights impressively, we can have, and maybe, Mallot in a main event. Maybe. Like, I wouldn't mind if Mallot fights RDA in a main event. That would be, not in a crowded arena, but like in an Apex main event. Wouldn't mind that at all. But yeah, yeah. And it's just pretty boring, not gonna lie. I mean, Ige says he's coming to beat Landwehr. Landwehr says he's gonna head kick him. Hopefully, but I doubt it completely. But, yeah. Landwehr says he's a monster, and Ige's like, okay. You know? But, yeah. Oh, yeah. And, what I was going to say about the other... Oh, yeah. Dana asked, so one of the media members, which media members are actual bots. Yeah. My God, man. They asked who's next for the winner of the main event. Because Raquel Pennington apparently is the backup. And they said who's going to be next for the main event. Pennington or Aldana. Or no, Pennington or Pena. So if Nunes wins, this is probably what they're looking at. If Aldana wins, I'm probably just going to give Nunes a rematch. Yeah, an automatic rematch. That's how it goes. But if Nunes wins, why not do Pennington-Pena? Because Pena, let's be real, you pulled out of this fight. You didn't even deserve a trilogy. So, you pulled out. So get a win in the meantime to prove that you're still relevant. Because at the end of the day, your last win was in 2021. You know? Come out to a year and a half now. So, get a win over Pennington. A winnable matchup for you. I honestly would pick Pennington because Penny is shit. But, yeah, why not do that? Overall, terrible press conference, man. Oliveira is huge. I kind of expected that, though, but he's a big guy, Oliveira, in the face-off against Beneil Dariush. All respect, though. Nunes, Aldana, lame. Barrio Anders, lame. Oh, lame. Ige Landwehr was a good face-off, though. Just a tense face-off. Can't wait for that fight. It was just lame. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That was a fucking lame press conference. That wasn't good. Mallot tried bringing it, though. I respect him a lot. He says that he loves this. 8 weeks of this. Dreaming of this moment. Yeah, I mean, on Saturday, a main card of a pay-per-view. Yeah. That's big for Mallot. You could be a star as well. You really could. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Press conference reaction. Peace. And also, they rate it 4 out of 10. Why not? Peace.